Do you think the field is shifting away from print-based texts towards multimodal and multimedia compositions? Why? Is this a good thing in your opinion? Why or why not? I think the field is definitely making a shift toward multimodal compositions. And one of the reasons why I think this is happening is because um, we're trying to match or understand the real conditions of communication in our society. So people are, for the most part, always um, communicating using multimodal and multimedia composition strategies. And so for us to ignore that, to just focus on linguistic or print-based composition, I think would be kind of a mistake. Um, and and so if we can focus on that, we can teach our students some valuable lessons about, communicating in this day and age. Um, and so that's one of the reasons why I think we're really kind of moving in that direction, because that's what we do. That's how we communicate. One thing I will say about this, I do think it's a good idea, and I think that we should be focusing on it. We should be teaching our students about it, and trying to understand it ourselves to a certain extent, because this is just as new for us in some cases as it is for our students. But one thing I will say about this is a critique that a good friend of mine has. And essentially what he says is that, if we're focusing on multimodal or multimedia compositions, then we're also losing something in our classes. And that is, we're sacrificing our ability to introduce students to linguistic complexity. So the more that we focus on working with multimedia materials, the less time we have to focus on linguistics, writing. And I guess I'm not talking about like grammar per se, but I'm talking about like the qualities of an essay, specific genres that you want to focus on. So research essays, long essays, or writing in shorter narrative environments. And all of these things can be things that can be just as equally valuable as working in multimedia or digital environments. So I think it's a healthy debate that we need to continue to have. And I'm not saying that one is right or the other is wrong, but it's something that we need to continue to think about in terms of where the field is headed. Should we be sacrificing some of this linguistic communication and the skills that are connected to that for the multimedia or the multimodal composition? And is there a good way to balance these two?